Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another daily vlog. Just getting some breakfast before I start some garden work. And today's vlog is all about putting yourself out there and telling your story, no matter how, let's say, terrible or negative it might be. And I don't mean it that those stories are negative. How would I say it? Because they are tragic stories in a way, but with, I feel like, a hero's journey. And I kind of want to shout out Russ Tucker, Earl, and all of the other people that are on this vlogging journey and putting themselves out there. Today is Monday the 28th, and I watched 1 or 2 days ago the vlog from Russ and the vlog from Earl, and Russ in particular told his story about I don't want to kind of spoil his story because you should check out this vlog about his story taking care of someone else. And I was really amazed by his story and that he actually put himself out there and told his this part of his life. And I think it is so great that we are now at the point where we are sharing our stories and our journeys. And also Earl, who is also I'm not sure if I am allowed to kind of tell it. I mean, they vlog about that, but I don't want to spoil their videos, so definitely check out those channels. And I am so amazed by their stories and what they have to tell, because I feel like we are now in an era where authenticity and honesty is not only being craved after, but very well needed. You see, in this social media space over the last few years, it was all about high polished and hustle culture and telling everyone how great they are, and all of these travel vloggers only showing all of the great places where they are going and how great their life is, and all of these in air quotes, rich influencers showing their Louis Vuitton bags and even going to the extent to rent a Learjet and then posing in that private jet, or just getting empty shopping bags from Gucci and Louis Vuitton just so that they can pose. And everyone only showing the best parts of their life, not showing how they struggle. And then also all of the videos, how they make all of this beautiful B-roll, everything cut and edited in a way that everything looks perfect, take out all of the flaws and stuff like that. And I feel like people are tired of that. At least that's my perspective. They are tired of looking at the supposedly perfect lives of these influencers. They don't want to only that sugar-coated life and that fake life in most situations. I mean, as I said, people who rent a Learjet, rent a Lamborghini, 5 influencers rent an apartment, then everyone posts basically the same picture from that pool because they all rented that one Airbnb apartment, or they buy the empty shopping bags and give them out to their friends so they can kind of pose with those, sorry about that, those Louis Vuitton shopping bags. People are tired of that. At least I am. And that is why I love this new wave of vloggers where we don't edit. We kind of just keep it as simple as possible. We leave in all of those those imperfections, so it is authentic. But more importantly, we show our vulnerable sides. I mean, for example, I just a couple of days ago talked about my burnout experience and me being bullied when I was a kid. And I think it is so important to showcase and share those vulnerable moments, those moments where we made mistakes. But, and I personally think that is very important, and that is why I really applaud Russ and Earl for what they are sharing. To me, what they shared were or are heroes' journeys. It is so important, not only in my humble opinion, and that is maybe also what I try to communicate in those vlogs about my burnout or me being bullied as a kid. It is great to share those negative moments, but even if you haven't found a solution to that moment yet, I feel like this sharing moment is also a good opportunity for yourself to hype up maybe yourself, and then to kind of first recognize, okay, this is the situation I'm in, and what could I potentially do about it? Or if you don't know yet, maybe still end with, okay, this is where I'm at, I will try to figure it out, and then maybe in the following videos, maybe try to also kind of share how you got out of that situation or what your solution might be. That is something people, in my humble opinion, can relate to, and people like to watch. I mean, it sounds really dramatic, but I'm coming from the filmmaker's perspective, and that's what we call the hero's journey. It sounds bigger. I mean, no, we don't consider ourselves heroes, but that's the only description I know from a filmmaker's perspective. So when you have someone struggling with, I mean, the structure of a film is always introduction of the hero, introduction of the problem, the conflict, and then the resolution. And that's the hero's journey, basically. And with us allowing ourselves to be vulnerable, to be having mistakes, and then sharing those in a vlog, not necessarily, and I think this is also somewhat of a like a therapy session, basically. I mean, this is journaling, this is a video journal, basically, and you being able to share what is on your mind, your struggles, your problems, your vulnerability is your journal. And for me personally, also being in therapy, it is great to talk about your problems. It is great to journal, to speak it out loud, not only in your head, but also verbalize it. And once you verbalize your problem, it is much easier, at least for me and from what I can tell from other people as well. Once it gets out of your mouth, once you verbalize it, and it's not only in your head, it is easier for you to grasp the problem, and it will help you to kind of find a solution and find out maybe where you could start to solve that problem. And that is why I love these types of vlogs. I love vlogging. For me, it is a therapy session, but also a way to share something to the world where maybe someone can somewhat relate. And once that person kind of relates, hopefully in some time I can kind of share how I solved that problem, like in my burnout video or in my introvert versus extrovert video, where I kind of shared how I took me being somewhat not taken seriously into something positive. And yeah, I feel like that is my recommendation to you. Put yourself out there. I think it is great for yourself to document your thoughts and what you're going through, but then also use it not necessarily to make good content, but also for yourself. Use that sharing moment to kind of like pep yourself up to hopefully find a solution, to find a way to get through that problem. And yeah, if you want, also share that. That is, I do believe that we all, at some point of our life, someone is going through the same things that you are. And if you can share that and that person sees that and also sees how you went through that, it is so helpful for at least hopefully some one person. And yeah, that is why I am such a big advocate of these new vlogs. And I am, again, without sharing too much of their stories, I highly respect Russ, Take, and Earl for sharing their lives and their stories. And I think it's an amazing story, at least for me, at least what they are doing. and what they're going through. And yeah, kudos to you guys, and I hope you all like this small little vlog and what I was saying, and maybe you can also share in some future vlogs whatever is going on in your mind. And maybe you don't have anything that is troubling you, and then that is perfect. But then you can share anything else. As I said, these vlogs are a great way to kind of put your thoughts into a verbalized word onto a video file and just, yeah, journal your life. And someone will enjoy that, someone will relate to you and think, oh, that's the same thing that I'm going through. May it be positive or negative. All right, if you want to see the vlog about not being judged, that was the vlog from yesterday, watch the video up here. And YouTube thinks that you like the video down here, and help me to get to 1000 subscribers by clicking the button up here, and hopefully you will also enjoy all of the future daily vlogs. I see you tomorrow.